Hello everyone and welcome back to WSO2 Bytes. We have covered about the core concepts of WSO2 policies, taken a walkthrough of default available policies in API Manager and applied the same in an API. In this video, I'll demystify the custom policies where I'll write, upload, attach and test a custom policy from scratch. So let's get started. Here is the agenda about the video. We'll start with a brief introduction about the custom policies in API Manager. Then we'll see how to create the custom policy and upload the same in API Manager. Then we'll apply the policy at operation level and we'll redeploy the API and test the same followed by a policy verification. We'll wrap up the video with a demo. Introduction to custom policies in API Manager. So, why custom policies? In a single word, it's a flexibility. It provides an ultimate control to manage and manipulate your API traffic according to your project or organization's very specific requirements. While the default policies are fantastic for common tasks, custom policies allows you to break beyond those defaults and implement a logic which is uniquely yours for both requests and responses. This power comes from the WSO2's mediation engine. That's correct, it's Synapse. WSO2 policies are written in Synapse XML, which is a powerful, lightweight, and highly efficient language designed specifically for message mediation and transformation. It's the same robust engine that handles all the API traffic, ensuring your custom logic is performant and integrated seamlessly. Let's make it concrete. What can you actually do with this? First, the complex request or the response transformation. Go beyond the simple header changes, that is, use XSLT or custom scripts to transform your JSON to XML and vice versa. Second, a custom security and validation. It implements a bespoke authentication logic, parse the custom JWT claims, or validate a complex security tokens that goes out of the box. Third, advanced logging and auditing. Instead of logging everything, you can write a policy to meticulously log only specific parts of the payload to a dedicated audit service for compliance. Fourth, protocol switching. You can seamlessly transform a modern RESTful JSON request into a legacy SOAP message for backend service, acting as a true bridge between your old and a new. And finally, calling external services. If you need to validate an API key against a legacy system before the main call, yes, that can be done through the custom policy. A custom policy can make that call, process the response, and decide whether to proceed or not. Now, let's see how to create a custom policy. So, as we know, the policy is a sequence of mediators, primarily the building blocks of WS2 integration suite, and writing a custom policy requires some sort of knowledge about the same. The building block of the policy is Synapse XML, where our custom logic is written. To begin with, first we must know that how to create a policy. So you can proceed with creating a policy with the XML file, which is typically comprised of sequence of mediators. So you can write a list of mediators, save it as XML, and then we'll proceed through. Okay, so in this scenario we are going through a custom sequence with the logging policy. Okay, so in this scenario you can see that we have HTTP method, API resource, API URL, and API version. These all properties which we are grabbing from the request and logging it with the separator comma. Okay, so once we create this policy, we can proceed through further, but we must ensure following of some of the key pointers. Okay, so use the policy name descriptively whenever you are uploading the policy. Must be clear about, you can take the proper name using of the expression like XML, XPath, JSON path to access message context property dynamically. You must test your XML for well formedness before uploading, because in case of error, the error can be seen only into WS2 carbon logs. Yes, so that's all about this one. Now let's proceed through. Once we have created the policy, the next step is we must upload the policy. Okay, so where to upload? Log into the publisher portal, either go to the policy section, upload it, or you can go to the API. There is a section called add policy. Then you Once you click on that, a window appears where you provide the API details, the API policy details. Okay, so once you provide all the policy details like API name, the policy name, version, a sample description about the policy, applicable flow, whether it's a request, response, or the fault. Okay, in sequence types. Okay, and then you have to upload the policy, typically the XML file. Okay, so once you upload the policy, you must save you must save this configuration, and then it appears under the API policies section. So once it appears, you are good to drag and drop into a particular API resource. Okay, you can apply it to API resource or at the API level. In this scenario, we are going with the API resource. So we just drag and drop the policy into /menu get resource, and then we have to save and deploy the policy. Save and deploy, it's API. Basically, we have to save and deploy and create a new revision for the API. Okay, so once we have created a new revision, we are good to test the API. So while testing the API, once we must go through the policy verification whether it has been applied properly or not. So once we make a curl request to the get menu resource, we can see a sample output into WSO2 carbon log, something like this, like log message is equal to this one, HTTP method, API resource, whatever thing which we have written in our custom log policy, it must be visible here. Okay, inside the log mediator. Okay, so as you can see, the custom policies are your key for solving unique integration challenges and enforcing sophisticated governance rules directly at the gateway. They turn API Manager from a fantastic off-the-shelf product into your very own customized API governance powerhouse. So in this demo, we'll roll up with our sleeves and write our first custom policy from scratch for get menu resource, and we'll test it out as per the details shown. Okay, so let's begin the demo. So we are starting the demo. So first we'll create a custom policy XML. Okay, so here is our the custom XML policy file which I have just shown in during the presentation. Okay, so we are capturing the HTTP method which is from the access to the API resource, the API URL, and the API version. Okay, and then we are creating a log mediator with the log level custom and a separator as comma. Okay, so that's all. So let's proceed through uploading this policy. So we'll just log into the API manager. We'll go to PizzaShake API. We go to the API configurations, go to policies. We'll test this policy against the get menu resource. Okay, so first let's create on add new policy. Just name it custom logging version 1.0 or it's version 1. Give a meaningful name, custom logging policy. Okay, so let's say the applicable flow is request, supported API types is HTTP, and the policy file to be uploaded. So here is my policy file, and just save it. Okay, so once it is saved, just expand it. You can see it is visible over here. Just drag and drop it over here. Currently we are not going to apply to all resources, only for get menu resource. Save it, and then save and deploy and create a new revision. Custom logging policy added. Okay, we'll deploy it here, and you can see the new revision has been created. Now we'll try it out. Go to the developer portal, just log in, and while these things are happening, let's check the logs so that we can see the details in our logs properly. Okay, so we have logged in. Now let's go to tryout console. Okay, we'll generate a test key. Go to get menu resource, try it out, and execute. Okay, so that sometimes it comes due to certificate issue actually. So no problem, we'll test it against the curl request. paste it here and we'll give a minus k sign. So we got the response successfully, and now let's see the logs. Yes, so you can see uh, the API request details as you can see in our log message. Okay, here it is. So first we are printing this message, then we are giving the HTTP method. This is HTTP method, then API resource is pizza shack 100/menu. Body payload is blank because it's a GET request. Complete URL is pizza shack 100/menu. API version 100. Okay, so that's all for this demo. As we have seen that a custom policy has been created, uploaded and attached to API resource, and we have tested the API successfully. So that's all for this demo. We'll see you in next demo. So thank you very much for your time in checking out this video, and stay tuned for my upcoming tutorials on WSO2. Please do subscribe to my channel to show your support, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get a notification of my upcoming videos. Please do share this channel with anyone looking for learning WSO2 with the structured contents.